Hello everyone, my name is Matt Kenny of Kenny Movie Reviews, the new movie review show that's going to be on my Facebook for as long as I want it to and as long as you guys watch and all that stuff. So I know I said in my earlier review, my video for the best and worst of the Transformers series, I know I said that I was going to um, do a video for the last night, tomorrow. I decided, I saw the movie. Why don't I just tell you guys how I feel about it now? So I'm going to do that now. And I also do have some news for you guys. Some people, some friends of mine who I believe they like the page. I'm not sure if one of them does or not. But a few people on this page that like it are going to be involved in, they basically have jobs for me now. And they're going to be working with me on this as we're in school together, and I'm not going to say who it is, you're going to find out in school, but if anyone else on here who likes the page wants to work with us on this review page, basically I'm going to tell you guys about it now. We're going to do like weekly meetings on like maybe Sundays or Mondays during school, and then on like Wednesdays or Thursdays or even Fridays we're going to do our two or three videos. We're going to do either a first thing that would come out would be a best and worst video or a Q&A where we ask each other questions, and then the second video that would come out on like that Thursday or Friday or whatever day is the second day we do stuff, it would be a movie review of some type. And like I said, we're college students, we don't have a lot of money to see like a lot of new releases, so we'll see like maybe like 4 or 5 new releases, I would think. And then what we're going to do is, for the remaining weeks, is we'll do reviews of movies that we've seen on DVD or movies that we'll see on TV or on like HBO or something like that, and we'll do that. So if any of you guys want to do that, let me know in the comments, or just message me on Facebook at Matt Kenny, or if you have me on Snapchat or something like that, message me on there, and we'll be good to go. So anyway, besides that, hopefully you guys hit me up for the job opportunities. I mean, it is unpaid, obviously, but because it's just something for fun. But if you guys want to have something to do during school and not just sit around and do nothing, and be productive, let me know. So, this video is going to be a review of Transformers: The Last Night, which I actually enjoyed. But you're going to see as I do this review that there's parts of the movies that I didn't like either. Now there's a few categories that you have to talk about when you're talking about the film. So you're gonna say, I could tell you're not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. And for me, if I was just watching it as Matt Kenny myself and not for Kenny Movie Reviews, it probably would have gotten a 10 out of 10. But since I'm a critic or a movie reviewer or whatever you want to call me, I have to think of it in the terms of, or no, not in the terms of, I have to think about it in the way that a movie critic would. So we're going to start off with the plot, which basically it's simple. I mean, it's kind of simple. I'm going to try to explain this as best I can. Basically what happens is Optimus Prime goes to his home planet of Cybertron, and he sees that it's pretty much destroyed, and he realizes that he's responsible for it, and he gets pretty much brainwashed by someone from that planet, the person who created him. I'm not going to say the name, but she pretty much brainwashes him and corrupts him to go evil on everybody else. And what happens is he finds out that he needs to go basically find a sword from Merlin, from the old days, and he has to pretty much find an old sword that could pretty much destroy the Earth. And with that said, pretty much what you have to know is Optimus Prime goes rogue, and he has to find Merlin's sword because that's going to destroy the world and everything like that. But with that, the Decepticons are after that too because they know it's going to destroy the world. So the Decepticons end up working with like the military and people that don't like the Autobots to try to, because they want to stop the world too. So why not have the Decepticons go at it too? But also you can't forget the Autobots who are working with Mark Wahlberg. They realize they have to find it because someone in their group is the person who can wield that power and have the most power and pretty much save everybody. So yeah, while that does sound somewhat complicated, it's actually not. Like you pretty much have to know Optimus Prime goes bad. He needs Merlin's sword, but there's other people who want the sword that are probably gonna have it and use it to a much better use and save the world. That's pretty much what I would say is the plot right there. And to be honest with you, the plot was okay. So I said, like, it's not gonna be a perfect 10 out of 10. The plot was alright. Like, it kind of there are a lot of subplots that I'm not gonna get into because they're quite frankly not important to the movie at all. There were some subplots that really shouldn't have been in there. Um, that's about it though. Besides the subplots, yeah, the plot was alright. Like it worked. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't bad. It was better than Revenge of the Fallen. That's for sure. But okay. So anyway, next up would probably be the characters. All the characters were fine. Mark Wahlberg, great as always, man crush. Mark Wahlberg was great. Anyone else who was in the movie was fine. The only person I really didn't like as a character was I don't know the actor's name, but he was like Mark's co-worker at the junkyard that he works. I didn't like him that much. I mean, he was funny, but he's not like a kind of character you really like. So the characters are all fine. Autobots are good. I mean, they said some stupid things, but that's them. You can't change that. Um, the new girl that they put in the movie, I guess to kind of do like a female lead thing or whatever for the next ones. She was really good. I actually liked her. She kind of reminded me of the girl from Rogue One. She was really compelling. I enjoy watching her. So hopefully she does more movies or she does more Transformers movies. So those are the characters, and I guess the next thing would be the directing, which I really don't think Michael Bay is that bad of a director, contrary to everyone's else's beliefs that say he's horrible. I really don't think he's horrible, and I think this is probably his best directing yet since like The Rock, maybe. Yeah, since like The Rock and maybe Pain and Gain. He really did well with the action sequences this time. You were able to see clearly what was going on. There really wasn't shaky cam wasn't that bad. It really wasn't used that often. So Michael Bay, good job directing. Finally, after the first one he directed that well, and Dark of the Moon was good, but 2 and 4 weren't good directed movies. So thank you for getting back in form and having action sequences that we actually know what's going on, and you could tell which robot is fighting instead of just saying, okay, robots are fighting. Yeah, no, I was actually able to figure it out who was fighting and stuff like that. Alright, so I think those are my overall thoughts on Transformers last night. Like I said, overall I enjoyed the movie. It's a good action movie. Mark Wahlberg does well like always. Michael Bay does great with action sequences, and the story's not great, but it's a Transformers movie. You really shouldn't expect the greatest of plots. But I actually thought this was probably one of the better plots besides maybe the first one. This is probably the best Transformers story that you had. I like anything with time travel, so I thought that aspect worked. I like that we got to kind of go back in time and see like how the Transformers helped out humans and stuff, and that's why they needed Mark Wahlberg and his crew to go, to get a sword of Merlin and stuff like that. I think it was cool that they had to do that because it showed that that was the sword that helped them get through their problems. So we need that to help save Optimus Prime, have him not destroy the Earth because he's brainwashed and stuff like that. So there it is. Those are my overall thoughts on Transformers last night. Out of it, like I said, because of the criticisms that I had, I'm gonna say it's a solid. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. So it's not a perfect movie, but it's a fun action movie that you'll probably enjoy. I mean, 2.5 hours is pretty much to sit through. So just do what I did: go to the bathroom before the movie or during the 15 minutes of commercials before the movie. So do it like that so you don't miss anything. Because if you miss a part of the plot, you'll be confused. So don't leave. Just watch the movie. And yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my thoughts on Transformers last night. And if you guys saw it, let me know what you guys think. If you have the same score as me, if you guys are lower than me, or even if you guys are at a 10 out of 10 for me. So yeah, just let me know your guys' thoughts on that. If you liked the movie as much as I did, and yeah, if you guys want to, message me about the job opportunity that I talked about in the video, let me know. And yeah, just comment on the video, or message me on Facebook, Snapchat, or anything like that. And I'll see you guys next week. Or actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a best and worst video from Mark Wahlberg. I'm gonna do it. I'm excited. I'm gonna do a best and worst video from Mark Wahlberg. I'm excited. Yeah. So be prepared for a video tomorrow morning, probably at like 10 or 11. And yeah. So stay tuned for the best and worst of Mark Wahlberg, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.